Before we start the video, make sure you check the description to join our giveaways.
Bittorrent was initially made by developer Bram Cohen as a method for dispersing huge records all the more proficiently. It immediately acquired prominence because of its convenience for downloading pilfered films, music, and programming. This drove numerous ISPs to hinder BitTorrent traffic on their organizations, creating some issues for genuine clients also. Lately, nonetheless, BitTorrent has been embraced by many real organizations as a method for disseminating enormous records, for example, programming updates and recordings. What is BitTorrent, BTT? BitTorrent, BIT, is a decentralized record-sharing convention that permits clients to download documents from one another straightforwardly. BIT is not the same as conventional document sharing conventions like HTTP or FTP in that it doesn't need a focal server to have the records. All things considered, every client who needs to share a record makes a deluge document containing data about the document and transfers it to a tracker. The tracker then monitors which clients are sharing the record and assists them with interfacing with one another. At the point when another client needs to download the document, they download the downpour record and open it in their BitTorrent client, associating them with different clients having a similar document. The client then, at that point, downloads little bits of the document from these various clients at the same time, reassembles them into one complete duplicate of the first, and recoveries it on their PC. BitTorrent, BIT, fundamental analysis. While BTT is generally regularly connected with robbery, it can likewise be utilized for genuine purposes, like sharing open-source programming or dispersing enormous records, for example, recordings, music, that would somehow or another be challenging to move because of their size. The way into BTT's effectiveness is its capacity to break huge records into more modest pieces and convey those pieces across a wide range of clients. This swarm of seeders and leechers guarantees that every individual client just has to download a modest quantity of information from various sources instead of the whole document from a solitary source. This interaction all the while saves data transfer capacity and lessens blockage on the organization, making BTT an appealing choice for both substance makers and customers. BIT is an altcoin that was made by the group behind BitTorrent to boost the utilization of the convention and assist with diminishing blockage on the organization. BTT tokens can be utilized to buy better download paces or needle downloads. They can likewise be utilized to pay for transfers, which assists seeders with bringing in cash for their commitments. Tron. With an end goal to rejuvenate the perishing BitTorrent stage, Tron bought the organization and delivered a TRC-10 token. The objective of this token is to urge clients to keep sharing records even after they have gotten done with downloading them. Tron trusts that clients will be more disposed to keep the stage alive by giving a little monetary compensation to cultivating. It's a well-known fact that BitTorrent has declined as of late. With the ascent of elective record-sharing stages, less individuals are utilizing downpours to download films, music, and other substance. This has prompted a diminishing in seeders, which thus has made it harder for leechers to track down records to download. Subsequently, numerous clients have deserted the stage by and large. BitTorrent, BIT, current price. BitTorrent is right now worth $0.00008779870 BTT has moved minus 1.93% as of now with an exchanging volume of $50,458,458. BitTorrent is right now positioned 53 among all cryptographic forms of money with a market capitalization of $823,041,338. BitTorrent, BIT, price prediction. The universe of cryptographic money is always showing signs of change and brimming with shocks. One moment, a specific coin is worth barely anything, and the following it's being exchanged for hundreds or even a great many dollars. This unpredictability can make it intense to foresee what will befall the worth of some random coin after some time. Nonetheless, there are the people who accept they can do exactly that. One variable that could altogether affect the cost of BTT is reception by significant substance suppliers. On the off chance that organizations like Netflix or Blockbuster were to begin involving BitTorrent as a method for disseminating their substance, it would extraordinarily increment interest for BTT tokens. This would almost certainly prompt an expansion in cost, as additional individuals would be hoping to purchase BTT to get to this substance. One more component that could influence the cost of BTT is improvements inside the actual convention. Assuming new highlights or upgrades are added that make BitTorrent significantly more productive or easy to understand, it could lead more individuals to begin utilizing the convention. This would then prompt expanded interest for BTT tokens and possibly an expansion in cost also. BitTorrent, BIT, Price Prediction 2022. BitTorrent, from certain perspectives, is one of the most astonishing cryptographic forms of money to rise this year. BTT. The BTT cost figure for 2022 expects a critical expansion in the year's final part, perhaps coming to $0.000001. Similarly as with other digital currencies, the ascent will be steady, however no significant drops are normal. Averaging $0.000001 in cost is very aggressive, yet it is achievable soon given expected coordinated efforts and progressions. BIT is supposed to have a base worth of $0.000001. BitTorrent, BIT, Price Prediction 2023. In 2023, BitTorrent BTT cost expectation has a lot of space for development. Because of the likely declarations of various new organizations and drives, we guess that the cost of BTT will before long outperform $0.000002. Nonetheless, we ought to hold back to check whether the BIT's overall strength list emerges from the oversold zone prior to putting down any bullish wagers. Taking into account the market instability, BIT will exchange with a base exchanging cost of $0.000002 and a typical exchanging cost of $0.000002. BitTorrent, BIT, Price Prediction 2024. Assuming the vertical pattern go on until 2024, it could reach $0.000003 and BTT might benefit. On the off chance that the market encounters a downfall, the objective may not be met. BIT is supposed to exchange at a typical cost of $0.000003 and a low of $0.000003 in 2024. BitTorrent, BIT, Price